Welcome to episode 6, and this is the fixing episode, where we make sure that everything actually works, because let's just say I don't make everything perfect. And the first thing we're going to start off with is fixing this. Yeah, so I've had a problem where stuff has been spawning, so quick fix I think. Let's just light it up, because the walls are lit up, but the middle here isn't, and nothing can spawn in the bamboo anyway, because, well, the bamboo's in the way. So let's just throw this down, and we'll do this on all the other ones as well. I mean this one, that one, and that one. So that's it. Right, let's get down. Let's get down to. I hate bamboo. It's so annoying to get past. I like it, but I also hate it, because I like it because it means my super smelter works. Right. And then the other thing we're fixing this episode, which is the major fix of this episode. Ow. Ow. Eh. The major fix of this episode will be fixing the mob grinder, which I discovered is broken. So we'll be doing... Haven't quite decided which I'm going to do. Probably going to do the latter of this. The first option is to just fix it so spiders don't spawn. But then option 2 is to completely rebuild it. I'm likely going to do option 2 and rebuild it, because the design has flaws. There's other flaws to it. That's the major one. Next thing I could have done ages ago, but just didn't get around to. Let's get up here. And bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Next one. Okay. Fixed. Because I've had a very large lack of beds for a long time. Next fix. Next fix is putting one of these over by my Enderman farm. This is definitely needed here. Yes. Right. Let's throw this down. If I were to try and enchant, I don't have anything to enchant. Oh, wish that worked. That's that. Let's throw some torches in. And bed. And double chest. And some weapons. And some more. And another one. Just kidding, I'm not that stupid. I'm getting rid of these. I would accidentally click one of them. So, nope, they're not staying there. Right, oh yeah. Cool. Next fix. Next fix is, quite obvious. Let's just say this blowing up is quite a common occurrence for me now, and it's getting really annoying. So I've got better at not, because basically the problem with this is if you unload the chunks, it doesn't matter if I fly away, it doesn't matter if I walk away, it doesn't matter it's literally anything kind of going away from here and unloading it too fast before it turns off, that will cause the duplicator to basically fail, and when it comes back into render, the glitch has undone itself and it will blow itself up. So yeah, so I'm just quickly clearing this up, then I have to rebuild this, which is a bit of annoying if the components have gone missing, especially the slime, because I need a slime farm. So I need to get my hands on the stuff, but hopefully they will just turn up in the collection system below. So we'll go find them now. After having a little look around, seeing where everything was, I haven't been able to find most of it. I've got the hoppers back, not the hoppers, the redstone repeaters back, but that's it. That's all I have back so far, which is annoying. So, oh god, let me just get my cobblestone. Oh, gotta fix it. It's completely reconstructed now, except for one thing, and that's coral. So, let's go get one. And I don't know why I keep them there, but I keep my coral fans on my nether portal. Not in the overworld, but in the nether for some reason. It's a weird decision of mine. I haven't changed my mind on it yet. So, let's jump this side. There we go. Yeah, they're all through here. There used to be ones covering all of the glowstone too. So that just tells you how many times I have blown up this thing. Yeah. Not all of the glowstone, but like a lot of it. So I've blown it up like 10 times now. So there is something I think I could do to help with this. See, when I log out, that also breaks it, if it's still on. So I need to kind of devise some kind of shut-off system that prevents it from doing, well, that hopefully prevents it from blowing itself up. I can't stop it from blowing up when I log out, because the server takes a second to unload the chunk, and then it gets slightly too less. But maybe what I'm about to do could change that. Quite simple. I'm going to devise a thing where it locks me in a room with iron doors, and then hopefully by doing that, I know that I can mine straight through them and escape. It's hopefully more of a psychological help to remind me to not do it. And I want to make sure this room's down a bunch, because the majority of the time when I'm doing this, I'm doing down here. So I think I'm just going to take output, take it down, and across. And that way I can get rid of this stupid pumpkin thing and just put some kind of elevator, or ladders, as it probably will be. Right. Next fix. Let's do it. But before we do that, we need to do this. Please don't break. Please don't break. Come on, please. I've done everything right. Woo! What a relief. And turn it off. Stop. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Oh, it's too worrying. Right. Just gonna do some, whatchamacallit, redstone torch tower. So I'll get down to business. Where are my redstone torches? Oh, there they are. So I have a system. The system's quite simple. There's a line out there. Stand here. Let it fire up. That'll be alright, as an example. And then that basically just activates from a distance. Not that bad. And yeah. That just, and then hopefully, it's just a hope really, that because this is all like this, that I can't stand on here, I can AFK in here and not be on there, but also when I'm leaving to go somewhere else, hopefully I won't forget. Yeah, I went all out. Like, everything's here to make sure I don't leave. Literally everything. Okay, so that's that fixed. I just need to take this down at some point. But right, next fix isn't a fix, it's more of like an improvement slightly. You see this? How the hoppers are everywhere. It's quite common for someone to control Q stuff off the side here. So I'm probably just gonna cover it over, to put it simply, because yeah. And I'm having a decision. You see, do I want to do it going across, of course. Do I want it... Can I reach the crafting? Yeah, I can. Do I want it to be lowered slabs so nothing can spawn? Or do I want it to be slabs going on the upper hand so then I can put torches down? So, big decisions. There you go, that should be enough now. So, yeah. The idea that it's going to be unlit just kind of bugs me slightly. So I think we'll do it on the upper side. Right, down here. And how the heck? Oh, right. Okay. We'll just start back here. Because I do want to be able to get down here. Actually, no, we'll do it one higher. Because I do want to be able to get down here, because it's quite often that this does break and do things wrong. Right, there we go. Grab that. Okay, so now we're just going to do it higher than this. So we will go off here. Slabs can't carry a charge, hopefully. Right, okay. I'll get on to, down to business even. Not on to business. Right, okay. So I built the top as one lower, so then nothing can spawn on it. But because I felt like lighting it up, I'm just going to do this. Just going to go across every so often. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'm just going to do this, and so on and so forth. Yeah, because that way I get best of both worlds, both lowered so nothing can spawn, but also it's litten up. Litten. Good English. Litten. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Anyway, I just want to check on something. Yep, that looks about right. Okay. Nice. We still have lots and lots of stone. Don't think I'm going to need to smelt anything for a while. And currently, if I just fly under, here we go. This is why I kept this, because it's good at being able to come down here. There's plenty of sugarcane. Not sugarcane. Bamboo. In this one here, goes really far up. So yeah. And then there's actually a problem with this that I'll tell you right in a second. Actually, we'll just let me finish all this, and then I'll tell you what the problem is. Okay. Put the lights in. Now to explain a problem that I caused myself a long time ago. So before I came up with the idea of last episode, when the super smelter, of just bringing everything in and putting it into a super smelter. Originally, I was bringing everything into this end from there. Which is why, if you look closely, all the hoppers are going this way. Which means when we get a bulk amount come in, about a third go in this area, and then 2/3 go here. So majority end up this end, which in a way is slightly good because, well, there's majority here. But also, that isn't fair. Oh, no, it isn't equal, which causes some of it to have more. So basically, it's going to be a nightmare to fix because we've got moving hopper minecarts. I need to get up here, and I need to make them all go down. So, right. That also means I need to stop all the hopper minecarts or do something else. It's just piling up and making into a nightmare of a task. Okay, slabs, because I need to do something real quick. I need to stop these. Do that. That's that. Stop. And then let's get into the other one quickly. Okay. Okay, right, that stopped. And now the surgery, basically surgery begins. I need to get in here, and I need to change this. Right. Let me just change this, and then I'll get back to you. Slight problem. Some of the stuff has got into the system, and rails and things and hoppers are inside the bamboo system. So the only way to get around this is to set the machine off. Okay, fixed. That one's already started again. Just need to start this one off again. done. That is so satisfying to watch. And then the good thing about it coming back again immediately after is if it's caught on the top there, it just gets launched off, which is very useful. Now for the final bit. Satisfying. Okay, just gonna turn this machine off now. There's way too much cobblestone now, so. Okay, so we got this system is extended, so that chest is all full, and we are filling this chest. And I believe there's one of these chests, yeah, that one's still getting full. And I got a bunch of other things to do. What else is, yeah, so this is all doing this thing. Okay, cool. Can one of these, yoink, yoink. So much now that I can just throw it away. Still got cobblestone, yeah. Okay. Right. What's next on the list to fix? I know. And it's really gonna annoy me. Is that thing way back there? It's the main body of this episode, and that is fixing this. So, before I fix this, ow, there is something I need to test. And a suggestion from my friend Logan was that spiders can't climb, what was it called, trapdoors. So I thought I'll put that to the test, and we'll pop over to my testing world again, and we'll see if that works. So I've been at work, doing things, and none of this works. They don't work. This sort of works. That's the best thing that can. That's that. Just bigger, smaller even. That is half. That's slabs. That doesn't work. Stone walls doesn't work. Soul sand. Soul sand. Sand soil doesn't work either. So that's annoying. Right. I guess I've got to do a different thing then. Okay. So this is basically the design we'll be going for. So yeah, so there's going to be this kind of thing, using redstone and carrying it in layers and stuff like and diamonds, shapes, and squares, and etc. Right, I'm gonna need to take down the old one before we can build a new one. So we'll switch over to there, and yeah, okay. Well, this is almost poetry. Last time we were having a time lapse like this was when we were building this, and now that we're taking it apart, we're going to discuss the exact same thing pretty much as we discussed then. Where I want to take this series. So we're either 5 or 4 episodes on. I can't quite remember, and it's a bit different now. The episode should be shorter. That's much better, but this one's got on really long. Yeah, this is editing me, so I know how long it is. Yeah, it gets on really long this episode. I do apologise for that. That was just a mistake of I have a lot of things to fix, and I thought they should be in there, so why not, hey? Basically, I just wanted to say that I really think this series could really do well. But I've seen the snapshot for 1.17. Well, it's actually 1.17. You shouldn't really say 17, but whatever. It's looking cool. That looks like great fun, and probably won't be out for a while. So, in a way, this series won't be able to get off the ground very much, because by the time it's properly, I'm properly going, and we got past the basic stuff, mob grinders and things, and super smelters, we might be on the next version. Which is a strange thought, you know? But I think I know how I'm going to do this. So I've decided that this series is going to be a trial. And I think it's so far throughout the trial, I think I can do this kind of thing. I needed to know really if I can make a series on Minecraft and if I'm actually capable of producing content that's at least good. And it has. And I've got it out on a reasonably regular basis, except for 1 and 2, because mocks. And yeah, but that's over now. They all went reasonably well. Anyway, time to get back to the video. It's hilarious. The whole reason I redesign, he doesn't realize it, me, in the past. The whole reason I redesign is to fix that problem, and I actually don't fix that problem at all. It's a problem with all these kind of designs like this, and the only way you could fix this is by doing one little streak in each direction, so then spiders can't spawn, but then you can't get spider eyes, and basically there's no point. So the way it has to be is you, instead of AFKing overnight on these machines, just do 30-minute slots. And that's what I've started doing now once it's finished and built. It's 30-minute slots there, just letting it tick over, and yeah, it works. It's actually good. Anyway, back to the video. So, it's under construction now, and it's going fine. So, just building away. Just simply putting in the platforms. I believe this is the third one. Yeah, I'm building the third one now. Signs are yet to go in because I haven't got around to them being made. That will be basically the light shade, so that will just be on the very top. And yeah, I have basically got 2 observers, so it's a 3 high, so then things can actually drop down here. Otherwise, it won't work. Just had a worry though. After thinking about this, is if it drops down like this, the things may actually kind of be raised up by the water and not go down. Damn, I hope this works. I'm gonna pop onto the testing world. If you don't see from me until like this is finished, that means it's fine. But yeah. Oh, please be working. Some free leads just spawned. I'll be having them leads. There we go. Where's the other one? There it is. Much better. Okay, so I still need to put the hoppers in, but I've got all the signs in, and this was a pain. And then where's the one for used? There. So if we exclude that, that means I've done right about 5,000, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, crud. Yeah, it's fast enough, and I have enough melons for like 200 million years, and I don't need to worry, really. Right. Now I need to get the hoppers in along with the actual activation system. So, right. Pain in the butt. So, it's operational. I've set it up. Glass to protect me when I'm down there. Signs to stop the water. And now one last thing to do before we set it off is to set up the hopper clock. And then all the torches up the top there will be destroyed. Right. By the water that gets released. So here goes nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is everything I'm gonna need, right? Yep. Right, that should be everything. Oh wow, that dropped a few frames. There we go. Now I see if it works. So, yeah. I'm gonna sit right here, and I'll see how many things pass by, and I'll tell you the results. So redesign complete. I did some changes down there, and I've AFK'd for a while now. The changes down there were basically, if I go back a bit, it's now redstone torch, block redstone torch to try and limit lag of the amount of one ticks. Problems. Spiders do still do that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't think any design's ever going to fix that. So basically, that bunch of time I just spent, it was a complete and utter waste. So that was a disappointment. But to be honest, this design, it's good. It works just as well as my old one. Probably a little bit better. But major problem if we just give it a second to get onto the next tick over and it actually does the water dispensation. You'll notice how this is on a different thing to this. It carries the pulse using observers and water. So when the water gets placed, the observer sees the water being placed, which is an update, which it then sends the redstone through and then makes the next dispenser. There we go. Teeny tiny problem we have. When the thing dries up, when it takes back the water, it has phases of going down. And these phases sometimes read as separate observer things. And then basically, it doesn't work sometimes. It's very unreliable in that fact, but after some testing it doesn't really matter. After about a minute of being constantly loaded, like when I'm AFKing, it will sort itself out, but it does better if it's up here, roughly. Well, there we go. So, it's better to have it up here, and me AFKing, than down there nowadays. So yeah, that was interesting to find out, and I'm very happy with this design. On to the next fix. Next fix is as simple as the one over there, of putting some stuff over the hoppers so then stuff doesn't just spawn in on it, because it's getting a nightmare down there. Not spawn in on it, get stuff dropped on it. Because let's just say, I've had a couple problems. This used to be stone, and I'm getting to hate some people right now on this server, because people keep messing my contraptions up. And it's very annoying. So yeah, let's just put these down now, I guess. Just cover this over. Right, I'll get down to this, and then that'll be another fix. And I think we're getting on towards the end of the video by now. Yeah, must be. So redesign complete. I did some changes down there, and I've AFK'd for a while now. The changes down there were basically, if I go back a bit, it's now redstone torch, block redstone torch to try and limit lag of the amount of one ticks. Problems. Spiders do still do that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't think any design's ever going to fix that. So basically, that bunch of time I just spent, it was a complete and utter waste. So that was a disappointment. But to be honest, this design, it's good. It works just as well as my old one. Probably a little bit better. But major problem if we just give it a second to get onto the next tick over and it actually does the water dispensation. You'll notice how this is on a different thing to this. It carries the pulse using observers and water. So when the water gets placed, the observer sees the water being placed, which is an update, which it then sends the redstone through and then makes the next dispenser. There we go. Teeny tiny problem we have. When the thing dries up, when it takes back the water, it has phases of going down. And these phases sometimes read as separate observer things. And then basically, it doesn't work sometimes. It's very unreliable in that fact, but after some testing it doesn't really matter. After about a minute of being constantly loaded, like when I'm AFKing, it will sort itself out, but it does better if it's up here, roughly. Well, there we go. So, it's better to have it up here, and me AFKing, than down there nowadays. So yeah, that was interesting to find out, and I'm very happy with this design. On to the next fix. Okay, lava in place. Just gonna put some slabs over the top of that bit, so then, well, I don't walk on and burn myself to death, because I know I would if that wasn't there. There we go. What do I need to do next? What needs fixing? I don't need this anymore. There's enough chickens in. There's enough chickens in here now, so I don't really need this. So it's just, it doesn't need to be open. I mean, it can be covered over, and I kind of want to do that on both sides now. There we go. Right, what else can I make better? Okay, less of an improvement, more of a kind of fix, because, or no. Basically, these are my stone mines, and I don't need them anymore. And they kind of ruin the landscape, so I'm just gonna basically convert them back to stone, so I'll just get over and covering this up. Right, wish me luck, because I've got a stone farm and that, so don't need this anymore. Okay, can you tell? Yes, of course you can, because if you slightly shake the camera, it slightly shows up. But it's looking much better over here now and much more natural. Maybe just get rid of this. So yeah, and I think that will do for this episode, as it is just fixing, and I can't really think of many other things that need fixing right now. We'll probably have another episode like this at some point, where we go around fixing things, but probably not till I've built some more things and more stuff needs fixing. But for now, that will do. So I'll catch you next time, and thank you for watching, and please leave a comment with your suggestions. There won't be that many suggestions for this episode, as it's really just a filler episode while I get ready for my next episode, which should be alright. Because, you know the person who just logged in? He's just made a magma farm, and it's operational. That means it's time to build a gold farm. So, see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.